So, Chris, I guess one of the first things that I wanted to ask you is what do you see as the purpose behind the different worship services that we have here?
As Lutherans, one of the things I think that we specifically believe in worship is that God comes to us in worship. But one of the unique things about Lutheranism is that when Martin Luther started the Reformation is he wanted participation in worship. And what I mean by participation in worship, he wanted his people engaged, which is why one of the things that he did was bring worship in the vernacular. So the worship started in German there, and of course here for us in English, and he wanted as many people to participate as possible. So one of the philosophies that we always look at in worship is our congregation singing? Are they involved? Are they working to help out in music in some way? And I think that's been successful. I think we have a wonderfully singing congregation. And my philosophy is when I listen to people sing and I would listen to them becoming fully engaged in that worship, that's an exciting day for me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would tend to agree. And I think one of the things that participation does is in participating, we're actually, I guess, kind of reflecting what God is delivering. So, when it comes to worship, God promises that He's going to deliver the goods. In Holy Communion, He promises that He offers to us forgiveness of our sins. He is physically present, and in with and under the bread and the wine. He gives to us His very body and blood for the forgiveness of all of our sins. He delivers His words of grace through confession and absolution. We hear of His saving work through all the word that's proclaimed. And so, our response to that, we respond in song. And as we're going to talk about in I believe another video, but maybe we'll get to it here, is the truth that worship isn't just simply an action. For me, when I look at what we do on Sunday mornings, a lot of times we focus on, oh, well, this is what I'm doing. When in all actuality, I think it's what God delivers that brings our hearts into a place of worship, that drives our hearts and our minds to focus on what He delivers,
Right.
whether it be through responding in song or responding in our day-to-day actions. Our actions aren't what accomplishes something.
Right.
It's always what God accomplishes through His means of word and sacrament. And so when I look at our services, I think our services have to be centered around what God delivers and how what God delivers calls us to respond to His means that He gives to us.
And that's really good news for us.
Oh, yes.
Because, I mean, what do we have to bring to the table?
Nothing.
And that's what's wonderful about it is that we're going to do the best that we can for a worship service. But, in the large and small of it, we are responding to what God's grace is and His forgiveness in us. And that's a powerful thing. That's a powerful difference in our worship.